Welcome back, Linux fans. This is by request. I've been asked to take a look at something called Gobuntu. Actually, no, Gobudgie, which was born out of something called Gobuntu. So if we go to the website, it's gobudgie.jazzmitch.de. I'll have a link for this below in the show notes. And I think this is a fork or a transformation of Gobuntu. So if we go to learn more, it says here the operating system which is compatible. It doesn't say compatible with what, but we'll take a look at that in a moment. It's compatible with evidently Windows support, with Wine, Android support. Ask us, talk to Google now, quickly search in applications, files, and web using Albert and GNOME Pi. Chrome OS support. So you have support for multiple platforms, it seems, which is unique and unusual. All right, offers full screen applications overview with Slings Cold. I believe that's a launcher. A fully featured operating system using powerful Budgie desktop, almost every language included, made by humans for humans. I'm disappointed. I was hoping Martians would have built this. Sorry, I mean that's just kind of silly, made for humans by humans. About Gobudgie, compatibility test compared with Windows 10, Android 6, and Chrome OS Flint. And I don't know. I guess these are percentages. Windows compatibility, Chrome app 100, Android app compatibility 81, and Android background services compatibility 45. Based on Ubuntu, Chrome, Wine, and some feedback. Latest news. Alright, let's go take a look at the actual operating system itself. It's certainly unusual. This is evidently this is based out of Germany. Okay, very good. Alright, so let's go into the virtual box, and hopefully this will not crash. I'm just running this without installing it. Let's go ahead and full screen it. And once again, this is by request. Alright, so the default desktop here is certainly a most unusual wallpaper. I kind of like it. It's different. So I guess this is using the GNOME desktop environment. Not one of my favorites, but let's take a look at this and see what we have. A search bar at the top, all accessories, graphics, internet, Office, and the rest. Let's just go to these one by one, see if anything catches my attention. Okay, Albert, I believe that's a launcher, right? A desktop agnostic launcher. Okay, Android installer. All right, very good. Files, GNOME Pi. Cakes don't lie. Okay, I just eat them. Plank I've used before. Play on Linux, Slings Cold. Let's take a look at Slings Cold. All right, that's a nice looking launcher. I've seen this before. Okay, very good. Let's go back to accessories, and let's see, this files, GNOME Pi, GIMP I use, image viewer, Inkscape, music score. What is that? Is that a player? Create music. Very good. Okay. Got it. Okay. Something I do not do. Let's get out of that. Let's go back to the launcher there. So we were accessories. Let's go to graphics. Of course, the GIMP, internet. And we have activate OK Google search. Chromium browser, which is what I normally use. Chromium web store. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, we don't need to do that. Continue. There is no internet connection. That's odd because I do have an internet connection. So I don't know what's up with that. Let's go back. Maybe we can check it here real quick. Office. Okay, they're using WPS instead of LibreOffice. That's interesting. Sound and video, not much here. Spotify. Okay. Again, web-based client. VLC, very good. System tools. Budgie desktop settings. Style, desktop, fonts, Windows top panel. Add applet, okay. Create new panel, which is at the bottom. Auto start. I guess we can leave the panel. One thing about these panels I don't like in them, you can't right click to add anything. You have to go through multiple steps, which is not one of my favorites. Not one of my favorite things to do. Software. Let's see what this looks like. Welcome to software. Let's go shopping. Alright, something went wrong. So once again, I'm not sure why it's not connecting to the internet. But let's go back. Alright, system tool. Let's go to preferences. Startup applications, disk input, not much here. Utilities, and again, not much here. Disks. Tilex. Isn't that a cleaner for your bathtub? That's Tilex. Okay. Alright, we have the plank launcher here. Let's go to settings. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go to internet. Let's go to network. See if we can fix this. I don't have a VPN. Set to automatic, manual, disable. Yeah, I don't know why it's not connecting. Maybe it needs to be fully installed first? I don't know. Don't recall having a problem like this before. Let's see. Right click. Change background. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Unusual choice of backgrounds. Somewhat cartoonish in a way, which is fine. It's something different. I think it's kind of cool, actually. Privacy. I don't see anything here that would shut off the internet adapter. So yeah, I don't know why that's not working. That's a shame, because I wanted to test installing applications. Okay, this is the usual here. So if you like GNOME, this is definitely for you. This is running fairly quickly inside a virtual environment. It's fairly sparse. Now this is new. What is this based on? Details and okay, Bionic Beaver. Okay. Development branch. Interesting. Okay. Well, this would be the next version of Ubuntu, which would be what, 18.04. And yeah. Well, it's not up to date because refresh. Unable to. Yeah, I don't know why it's not connecting. But again, it's based on the not yet finalized Bionic Beaver, and that may be part of it. That's a shame, because I wanted to do a few more testing with this, the Chrome Web Store. So we may have to wait a few months to see if this actually works the way it claims to work with the other apps. So I really, until this gets finalized, I really don't have much to say about this. It's different. It's intriguing if it'll do what it claims it can do. And the sidebar there. Settings. Okay. Alright, this is cool. Choose a new applet. We have a clock and it's right down here. Can we move that? We right click? No, we can't. Yeah, this is why I don't like GNOME that much. It's not quite, the workflow isn't quite as user friendly. It takes one too many steps to customize this the way you want to. It would have been much easier just to right click and to move or whatever, like you can in, say, Ubuntu Mate or Linux Mint. Anyway, but it looks different. It seems fast in a virtual machine. How do we install this? I did not see an installer, did I? Install. All we have is the Android installer. Yeah. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, without being able to connect to the internet, there's not much else I can do with this. So let's go ahead and get out of this. I wish I had more to say about this, but right now I cannot. It looks promising. That's about the best answer I can give you. Sorry, I wish I had more to say. So let's go ahead and get out of this, and let's move on to the next thing to finish up here. I do thank you for your patience with this, but I was asked to take a look at this by request, and that's my honest opinion about this. It's too early to tell because it's based on the next version of Ubuntu and it has not been finalized. I think it's just in testing right now, which is alpha, I think. Yeah. Well, that's my quick look at Gobudgie by request. For what it's worth, all I can say is right now it looks promising, but that's all that I can say at this point. All right, well, I do have a request of you guys, and I'll keep this short. As you guys well know, or some of you know, the channel has been losing funding, AdSense revenue, for the last 2 years now. And I need to do something about it. You've heard about the apocalypse and all the stuff going on. I won't rehash it. I'm sure you guys have heard it before. I'm trying to stop it. I'm trying to reverse the loss of the revenue for the channel. I've tried Patreon. It doesn't work, or at least some of you like it, some of you don't. The Patreon had changed their contribution policies. A lot of you didn't like it. I didn't like it. I canceled it, but then they reversed themselves. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure that I want to go back to it, to be quite honest. I do have selling the t-shirts and the Amazon links, but it's too slow and it takes too long. So I have a request. I am asking for your help to contribute if you can. There will be a PayPal link below in the show notes. And as I said before, if each subscriber gave 25 cents, that's it, 25 cents, that would fund the channel for a year. That would keep it going. And that's all it takes. Obviously, if we got 50 cents or more, it would fund it for 2 years, 3 years, and so on and so forth. But that is my request to you guys, if we can do this. That is my goal, to reverse the loss of revenue for the channel. AdSense revenue it's just not going to cut it. And I know YouTube is trying to fix it and this and that, but a lot of channels, I don't know if they're going to make it. I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to try and keep this going as I can, but I need to do something fairly quick because right now it's not working at all, or very little, in terms of trying to reverse the negative revenue loss. Anyway, that's it. That's all I need to say for that. All the links will be below in the show notes. Thank you for those of you who have contributed in the past. Thank you those who always join in for the live events. One of the things I love to do is live events, and I want to keep doing that. But if I switch to a different internet provider and save some money, that's probably going to eliminate the live events, because I don't think DSL is going to be fast enough to do live events, and I would miss doing that. It would keep the channel going, but that's about it. I would not be able to do any more live events. At least I don't think so with DSL. Comcast cable works, but it's not cheap, but it does work. Alright guys, that's all I have for this. Thank you for your support. This is 8 years of this Total OS Today channel. I hope to be doing this for many more years. So thank you. That's all I have for this. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.